went on a blind date last week. Some of the time I think she was faking it. She didn't need any help finding her knife or fork at the restaurant. She was trying like not to make eye contact with me, I think. She drove. I've never been so scared in my life. Not really sure how she pulled that off. We all love our mothers. One time this dude wished me a happy Mother's Day. I thought that was weird. It wasn't as weird when this guy in my class leaned back and said, "Hey dude, I bet you have a hot sister." I don't know what that means. I guess it's a compliment? Made my day. The other day I saw Steve Young at the mall. At least that's what his shirt said. I used to think when I was a kid I had it bad because my parents wouldn't buy me Reebok pumps. Then I met a man with no feet. So I bought him shoes as a joke. I don't think he really got the joke. But he did give me a Brain Teasers book the next weekend. He chuckled as he handed it to me. Cobbly old weirdo. I had a problem with the internet working, so I called Al Gore. He picked right up. Got it working for me. Good job, Al Gore. Remember when you were a kid and you thought that everybody was like responsible, like all adults were hardworking, responsible, and then when you're in high school you read about France? Trying to invent some stuff, trying to get rich, maybe buy a beach house in Thailand or something. But I don't really know how to come up with like a really good invention. They say necessity is the mother of invention. Who's the father? Until recently we did not have the technology to answer this vital question. But the results have come back. It's Al Gore. That guy is way smart. Some people like dog shows. Some people like whole movies about them. Some people train their dogs to do tricks that take weeks. I got a dog. Trained him to lick butter off my hand. It took like 3 seconds. That same afternoon, my dog is amazing. I taught him to jump on the couch. I used an old piece of popcorn from under a cushion. Dog is amazing. It's like it can read my mind. They say actions speak louder than words. Unless you're in the dark at scout camp. And Jason has a bullhorn and your underwear. And it's just pretty much you and the really loud words. That never happened to me. My parents were really strict Mormons. Probably like some of your parents. Like they looked down on my sister for having a coffee table. Black sheep. I'm trying to hide, I'm dreading the day that I notice that my car has started smoking. I don't really need that added stress. Got enough of that. If you want to get rid of your stress, you might want to get into acupuncture. That's not funny. But But if you like acupuncture and you don't like needles, then a voodoo doll is your answer. East meets West meets Afro-Caribbean. Relaxation therapy without sharp metal needles pushed under your skin. But if you do make a doll, make sure your mom doesn't donate it to DI. I've not been able to relax. A lot of involuntary therapy going on. Thank you. Hitchhikers are scary. And whoever was before me did a great job. I might pick one up sometime if they look normal. But they always have these old clothes on, like they're from 1985. It's just like, there's no way. I think I saw that guy on America's Most Wanted or something. The other half of the time I'm thinking, well, I don't know. What if those are like his clothes that he bought yesterday, and he's like a time traveler? He could be my dad. And if I don't pick him up, I might never be born. Then I check my hand to see if it's fading away. And if it isn't, then I know I can just keep going. I'm sure that happens to you all the time. My mom used to think I was going to set a fire, like accidentally. Like I'd light a match, put it out, it'd be like smoking definitely out. She still made me like dump water on it and stuff, dip it in a cup of wine, I don't know. It's like later I went to scout camp, I figured out you couldn't start a fire on purpose. Like 25 matches and I'm trying. My mom also didn't like us to point guns at each other. Sometimes I just wanted to load a rifle and point it at my little brother. Take a chill pill. Has anybody here seen the movie King Kong? It's way too long. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the giant monkey. It's abnormally large. There's a gigantic scorpion, gigantic grub, giant fly. You guys have seen the movie, right? But the dinosaurs are normal sized. That offends me as an observer of ratios. I read online that 1 in 5 people is Chinese. There's 7 people in my family. I think it might be my oldest brother, Tom. He's 6'7". It's like that basketball player, Yao Ming. He speaks Japanese. That's pretty close. It's always taking me all you can eat buffets. Well, I know it's not my dad because he has like a beard. It's not my mom, she's from Idaho. My 2 sisters are terrible at math. It's definitely not my adopted brother, Ping Chu.